I am glad to tell you that aging is not the reduction of capacity. Rather, aging is the heightening of capacity. Ageism is a disease. Aging is not a disease. What causes ageism? It is your resistance of aging. If you resist the aging process, you will suffer from ageism, because what you resist persists. Your gray hairs don't make you old. Okay? Hello, powerful one. Welcome to this edition of Inner Growth with Osezuah Elimihe. You know, a lot of people, they are not willing to divulge their real age. Not because they are working in a ministry trying to avoid an early retirement. No. They are not willing to divulge their age because they have this feeling of inadequacy. Because they feel that at a certain age, they are supposed to have attained certain milestones. And what are these attainments that they are actually supposed to have? They are all externally oriented things. At certain age, they intend to have had a PhD or a second or third PhD, third or fourth masters. They're supposed to have been professors. They're supposed to have had a house in their city of work and in their village. They are supposed to have been married with certain number of children. They have all of these things created as a basis of human value. So because they don't have these things, they are shy and would rather be silent about their age. The other one is that some people are not just comfortable growing old. When they look at themselves in the mirror and they see those signs of aging, like the skin around the eyes, they are getting taut, they are getting tight and, what's the word now? Stretched. Yeah, they're getting stretched. Some start having dark patches around their eyes. They don't like it. Their muscles start sagging. Their skins start getting slackened, and they don't like it. They find out that their energy levels start dropping. They don't feel comfortable with that. What they used to do, the peak which they performed at, they are not able to even come close to it anymore. When they were much younger, they could do 100 push-ups. Now, they can't even do 10. They are beginning to regret the onset of age because they see aging as the reduction of capacity. You see the skins that are, shriveling, that are stretching around your eyes, and the black patches you are having, they are not coming because you are adding on years. They are coming because of bad habits that you have acquired over time. What are these habits? Squinting, trying to force yourself to see things that you cannot see. I don't know how squinting actually makes people see better. I've tested it. There were times I wanted to look at certain things and I ended up squinting. One day I said, okay, wait, why am I doing this thing? It's actually causing this place to stretch, because if you do it so much, it will happen. So I decided to leave out squinting. I just look at the thing. Find out what's happening. The thing just balanced itself and I saw it without squinting. I used to have a friend. We lived together, Femi Brain, and then I was not up to 40. I was in my mid-30s to late 30s. In the evenings, I would read with the lamp. That's the bulb, one electric bulb in my room. Just up by the bed there. I will lay on the bed and I'll be reading. He will come to me and say, hey brother, a time will come you'll be able to do this. Don't give yourself 2 or 3 years. 7 years back, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't even read with 2 bulbs in my room. I had to buy a side lamp to be using to read because I couldn't do it without reading to bed. But guess what? From 2020, I got my sight back. I now read with even 1 bulb in my room. How did I do it? I stopped placing stress on my eyes. I stopped squinting. I decided to read just like that. What did I do? Well, there's a secret to renewing your age. It's not just how you look externally, but your internal capacity is very important. You age as you feel. Well, we'll talk more about this when we come back from this break. I am Osezuah Anthony Elimihe. You know me. I am in the game of helping you grow from inside out. That is the drill. You're welcome back. Aging. Aging is not a curse. I want to separate aging from ageism. Consider ageism a disease. A disease of the mind can manifest symptoms of what I just spoke about earlier in the video. I remember in 2017, 18, 19, I couldn't do up to 30 push-ups at a stretch. I would strain myself to do 15. Even before then, it was terrible to even do 10 because I was undergoing so much stress. I was becoming very conscious of the fact that I was aging and I didn't like it. A lot of things was going on in my life and they were going all awry. They were all wrong. Things were falling apart until the grace of God brought some knowledge to me that made me check myself. And when I checked myself and I came back, by 2020, I started applying these principles. There was a day I tried to do 15 push-ups at a stretch. It was terrible. I didn't like it. But at a point I said, wait, this is my level right now. This is what I can do. So why not? The next day, my friend, I did 40 without stopping. 40. Because it just occurred to me that if I fight it, it will be my level. What is resisted persists. So I said, it's my level. This is where I am right now. But I deserve better. And I started thinking of getting better. The next day, say, let me try it. I actually did 40. And it was not easy. But I did it. I pushed myself. That became my threshold. I kept pushing it. You know, what I'm trying to put across is this. If you resist your aging process, it will become the main topic of your thoughts. And when it becomes that main subject of your thought, my friend, it will start happening. You begin to depreciate. There are certain food that you're supposed to eat that will rejuvenate you. For example, there was a video by Sadhguru Vasudev who said that there was a lady that actually went on an orange diet for I think for some years. She went on an orange diet. Only orange she ate. Very simple form of food. She packed her system full with it. She cured all diseases that were in her system. And she became younger. She cut out like 20 years from an age or something like that. I recorded my 53rd birthday on the 7th of April this year, 2022. And there was a lady who felt that I was aging backwards, that I didn't look 53. I said, I don't know. But I felt I should be younger than this. There are practices I'm supposed to be putting in place that I'm not doing. It's not just the physical practices, but mental practices. You must allow your mind to rest. You must release your mind to rest. And then you must play. If you are not playing, you are taking life too seriously. And when you take life too seriously, age will catch up with you. When you feel that children are too small for you to play with, you will never be able to understand the beauty of life. I am a friend of children. Wherever children are, I meet them where they are. I don't treat them as if they were younger than I. I relate with them at their level, and they relate with me at their level, not at my level. Because I see myself as one with them. We play. Yeah, we fight. Yes, we argue, we debate, we have all kinds of things. In my compound, the children in my compound and the next compound, they come around and we talk. I don't relate to them as if they are, no, I listen to them. We talk. Okay? When I was traveling at that time, they always gather, say, oh, uncle, you are living, that kind of a thing. They see me as their friend. A wise man once said, for you to actually enjoy the beauty of life, spend more time with children and people in their 80s and 90s, then you'll be able to understand life better. But you see, the value of the life and time you spend playing can never be overemphasized. People don't know what it means to play anymore. In fact, when they see children playing, they start feeling uncomfortable. that they are going to fall. They are going to let them fall. Let children play and fall. They will get up and continue playing if you do not create a negative program from that fall. I was playing football 2 nights ago with my nephew, who is almost 2 years now. We were playing football, and sometimes I let him beat me, Sometimes I show him that, I'm better than you, my boy. I'll play. You have it now you don't have it. You have it now you don't. I was dribbling him. And the funny thing about it, the more I dribbled this boy, the more excited he became. He started laughing. He was excited by my skills. You see what I mean? It made him laugh. Adult wounds, they will be frustrated. You can't even let me touch the ball. Come on, let me touch the ball now. All those kind of things. But this baby was laughing. As I say, you have it now you don't have it. You have it now you don't have it. I was dribbling him all over the place. He was coming at me. He had boundless energy, of course. He was coming and I was giving it to him. And when he eventually got the ball from me, he celebrated, was happy. I was looking at it. This is what life is. Live and let live. God in that boy was teaching me how to respond to life. Learn to celebrate the success of other people. Learn to celebrate the skills in other people, even if they are using it against you. Value them. That child taught me that. And it was fun time with us. We actually played for a good period of time. And I noticed that this child wasn't getting tired because he loved the ball. So, what is the thing in life that you love? Will you please go on and play? I tell you this, to beat age, my friend, don't remember your age when it comes to play. Don't. Some people feel that because I'm a plant-based person when it comes to diet, that I don't eat animals, that's why I feel very young. Let me tell you something, that's the word. Feeling young is the key. Like on my inside, my friend, I'm telling you this, I don't feel 20. No. I feel much younger than that on my inside. And I am going to die a very young man. You see, when I first said this before, my mom said, what was that? I was saying, I'm not referring to I will die at 20 something. I'm saying that I will die forever young inside. It is from the inside age begins. If you feel old, then you are old. You are as old as you feel. You are as young as you feel. When you feel young inside and you hold on to that youthful feeling, over time, your external appearances will need to take on that youthful look. Don't be juju. It is just a commitment. It is just a state of life. I told you before, your life is your feeling. It is how you feel that your life becomes. And then, of course, this is it. When you get to that feeling level, it is the feeling that will generate the habits of youth in you. You will now begin to have appetites for certain type of food. You begin to have desires for certain types of sport, certain type of activity. For example, you know that stretching makes you younger. But the unfortunate thing is this reality is that I have not done stretches. The last time I did stretches was in 2020. Because stretch, if you have not done it in a long time, when you start it, it can be excruciatingly painful. Because that is what relaxes your joints and everything, your muscles, stretch them out. It will make you younger. But what gives you the capacity to endure that pain of stretch? It is the feeling that you've developed. It's about programming your mind to say, I am youthful, I am healthy, I am strong. I welcome the habits of youth. I welcome the habits of health. I am willing to be guided. I place myself in the state of allowing for youthfulness to happen upon me. I bless every youthful person in the world. I wish them perpetual youth. Because this is it, my friend. There is no life as beautiful as a youthful life. This is where all the energies are. This is where all the carefreedom comes from, exists. People say that adulthood is a fraud. That when they were kids, they looked forward to being adult because they saw the liberty that was there. Who told you the liberty is not there? Oh, they have been taken over by pills and bills. How did the pills come into the picture? Bills are fun. They mean that you are becoming a contributor to the economy of the world. You are now a value bearer and a value giver. That's what it means. You should celebrate that. It shouldn't make you feel sad. Because if you don't pay bills, you will not get money. Because it is by you paying bills to others. Others are also paying bills. That's how it circulates. It shouldn't be the basis for you to feel that adulthood is calm. It's not. The liberty that is in adulthood is still there. But it can only be there when you hold on to the liberty and freedom of your infancy. That excitement, that wonder at life. When you feel that you know it all, you strike a match of boredom. Because if you know it all, what is there to learn anymore? It's no more there. Learning in life, not necessarily, they say if you want to get younger, learn new things every day. Yes, learning new things doesn't mean go and learn. It's not necessarily you're going to learn how to, learn a new language is a good one, but it doesn't really mean that. It doesn't mean going to learn a new craft. That's not what it actually means. It's good. Yes, it's good to learn new things. But the most important learning that renews your youth is the mental learning. Learning new things about the way your mind functions. And that is what this channel is all about. Teaching you how your mind functions. What you impress upon your mind on a daily basis becomes your reality. If you keep telling your mind, I am young, not that I want to be young, because you don't have it. You are hoping to. No. Impress upon your mind that you are young. You are youthful. You are energetic. You are powerful. You are strong. And you are beautiful. You tell that to yourself. You stand in front of the mirror and look at it and say, oh, brother, you are young. Brother, you are beautiful. You have the right body structure. It is good on you. Life looks good on you. And I love you as you are. You will see growth begin to happen upon you. Age is when growth ceases to happen. Scientists say that certain cells that die refuse to be renewed. They refuse to be regenerated. That's when age starts. But you see, when you spend that time talking to your system, talking to every single cell in your body, to the fluids, to the tissues, everything in your body, blessing them, making them feel that they are valued for what they are doing in your life, my brother, my sister, you will begin to rewrite your life. The appetite will come to do the right things. The wisdom to do the right things will come. Materials will come your way to help you propagate your youthfulness. What is not possible does not exist in the life of one who has befriended themselves. Where does age really come from? Does it come from the mind? The mind is never old. The mind is ageless. Does it come from the soul? The soul is eternal. It's not aging. Aging happens upon the body. But where does it come from? The idea of aging comes from the society, based on experience, based on programming. And then you feed it onto your mind. And then the mind begins to act accordingly. What if you take it from the mind and tell your mind that it is impossible to age? It is impossible to be broken down. That it is impossible for a cell not to regenerate itself when it dies. Also, like what Sadhguru Vasudev also said, he said, at least let one of your meals a day be raw. That is to say, you eat either 100% vegetables or 100% fruits. That can also help your cells to regenerate properly. Some cells regenerate, but they don't regenerate as strong as they were before. Why? The food you eat is where your cells regenerate from. When you are eating the wrong food that are weak in nutrients, when your cells come back regenerating, they will be weak because you are what you eat. If you start eating synthetic food at the expense of organic, what do you get? See it, beware of what you eat, and then keep your body perpetually hydrated. Don't drink water because you are thirsty. When you are thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Some of the sicknesses we have, they come from us not drinking enough water. I saw one advert somewhere along Hananaye Jones, Ikeja. He said, you are really not sick. You just need more water. I think it was a water, Lasana water or something like that. artesian, I think something like that, they were advertising. Like 2 days ago, I felt I had cold. I was having the onset of cold and catarrh. What did I do? I went into binge water drinking. All right? And I made myself friendly with ginger and garlic. I never liked the smell of garlic, but I had to go there. I befriended garlic. The less synthetic chemicals you pump into your body, the better this body becomes. Eat natural and drink lots of water, and then do some exercises. Don't be lazy. Life favors the arduous, the hard workers. You are able to do hard things when you program your mind for it. If this video has done something good for you, please share. Help those people in your world, because you will be helping yourself in the process and also be helping us. Because the more people watch these videos, the more we're able to make more. I thank you in advance for sharing this video. Your comments are welcomed. It is well with you. God bless you.